Why, hello. I am back with Blukey here for another spooky, unexplained, personal account with the supernatural that I just can't explain if I tried. This time, our story takes place in this very room, my bedroom. This happened 2 different times, just like the last story I told, which is very strange. Now I'm starting to see a pattern, and it's bothersome to say the least. Maybe that means it only happens twice and then it's done. I hope so. It's very unsettling. This story takes place back when I was in college. I believe I was in my first year and maybe even my first semester. So this is around the same time that I did see the shadow people here. It was either that or maybe it was first or second year of college. I was getting ready in the morning. I got all my stuff ready. I was gonna get in the shower. I went into the bathroom, which is 2 rooms down from this room here. I get in the shower and all of a sudden I hear this massive crash. No one was home with me. I was home by myself. My brother was at school. My parents were at work. I was entirely by myself. Like, entirely by myself. There was no explanation for this. I heard this massive crash come from within the house. I was terrified out of my mind. I was in the shower. It felt like, if you've ever seen the movie Psycho, I felt like that was going to be my fate in any minute. I had to leave the bathroom at some point. I didn't hear anything after that. So I come out, I check out the scene downstairs, all around. I look around, I can't find anything. So finally I end up back in my room because I was going to do my makeup for the day and like finish getting ready. And I look in the corner of my room. My entire shelf is completely not only like off the wall, like off, it is nailed into, what are they called? Not stubs. If you've ever hung something on a wall, you know what I'm talking about. It's like the little extra secure places on the wall you're supposed to put the nails. It was nailed into those, like with big nails. This shelf had been up for upwards of almost 10 years, because I had it since I was 12. So almost 10 years. This shelf had been up and fine and hadn't moved, hadn't done anything. It had the same stuff on and I didn't add anything to it to make it crash down. It had the same stuff that it's had on it for almost 10 years. And all of a sudden, randomly, it not only fell, so, you could chalk that up to maybe like the house settling, which again, still wouldn't really make sense given the circumstances. But you could chalk it up to that. But not really, because it wasn't only like fallen, like, because one side of it fell and everything crashed down off of it. The side that fell, it was so jammed, like it had been shoved down as hard as it could be. It was jammed, as if someone shoved it, to the point that I could barely shove it back up to fix it. And it left giant scrapes down the wall. And I was like, what in the world did this? I couldn't fathom it, but it was the first time that happened. So I was like, okay, all right, I'll try it again. I'll put the stuff back up. Maybe it was a fluke. At some point in time, the same thing happened. It fell again after I had re-secured it. So finally I went, okay, I'm taking this down. I took the shelf down. I just put the stuff away. I was freaked out. Flash forward. This shelf was in a stack of 3 shelves. It goes 1 largest, 2 medium, 3 smallest at the top. The one in the middle was the one that I had removed because that was the one that had fallen, which also is another, like, that doesn't make any sense. Just for the middle one to randomly, it's so strange. So flash forward to, I believe, last year. I have now, I have a bunch of my fan stuff on the lowest shelf. So like I have a Gravity Falls book. I have Undertale tarot cards. I have a Dipper and Deku pop figure. I have an Anya figure. I have Sonic. I have Papyrus. It's like my little fan shelf, and an awesome little twin thing of Stan and Ford that my brother made me because we're twins. It's my fan shelf. And that Gravity Falls book, I have like stood up. It's leaning against the wall like this. Like if the wall was like here, it's leaning like this, like back against the wall. It's not like this. It's like not enough that it could possibly fall forwards. It's leaned like this against the wall. I was in my room when this next thing happened, staring. I was not looking at it, but I sure was the second I saw movement and I watched this happen. It went from this. It was almost like someone went like this to it, like knocked it off the shelf. And it crosses the line of where that other shelf used to be. So the book like this is where the other shelf used to be. So it's just crossing the line, and it was smacked backwards by who knows what, because I couldn't see anything. But all of a sudden, this went woo and flew off the shelf. I have never seen anything like this in my life. I couldn't make this up if I tried. I witnessed this happen. Again, cold sweat. I was terrified out of my mind. I couldn't explain this. I spent the next at least 3 days researching the heck out of unexplained, like, objects flying off shelves. I did find some footage of that happening. And I, like I said, I debunk everything. So I did find some footage that was faked, but I also found some footage that could not possibly be explained, of items just falling off the shelf as if a cat just like pushed it off. Which, if you want to think about this, I did grow up with 2 cats. So could it be one of the ghosts of one of my cats just being playful? Maybe, because there's never been anything harmful that happened, but it seems like a playful thing a cat would do. So is it possible that I had experiences with the ghosts of my passed away cats? Maybe, or maybe it was something else. Who knows? But that is my second story. I did find things about, walls, the heat and the cooling, and, that walls of a house. But that can't make a book go whoom. No way. And it can't shove a shelf so hard down that it jams it. I can't explain it. Can't explain the weird shadow people thing, and I cannot explain this weird phenomenon. But I mean, they make great ghost stories. Hope you enjoyed the second little us at a sleepover with Blookie, haunted, Halloween, supernatural, unexplained story. If you want more supernatural fun and ghost stories, definitely keep an eye out. I'm going to be launching the Kickstarter for my animated series next October, so October 1st, 2025. That is a heavily supernatural series that takes place in Salem. So be on the lookout for that. I will be plugging that in probably every single video I make so that you can know about it and then therefore enjoy it when it comes out. It's all about life, drama, friendship, and the supernatural. So hope you enjoy that when it is produced, when it comes out. And I hope you enjoyed this story. Have a very happy, spooky season and Halloween season. And I'll see you for another video very soon.